Greetings, gentry of the void, ladies, gents, one and all. I am CrimsonSlave, here with another strange update. Now, first off, I forgot something from last week, which is a thing that I did forget because my main thing was the game behind me. But, as I said, I didn't know what I would be doing this week. Mostly because I didn't really have a plan or something that was going to come up and be like, oh, this is a thing. Because I just don't have that. So I have this. I have an update. First thing I want to talk about is this. I went to Wendy's and I got the Krabby Patty meal. Now, I think one of the things about this is, which is weird, is that I got it and it was a burger for sure. I have a picture of it, but I don't have the editing, so I'll wait to put it in there. But I tried it, and it didn't seem different than anything else that you've eaten at Wendy's. I think the thing that made it a little different, I think they had a different sauce on it, possibly, or a different mayo. But it was just a standard bun, lettuce, tomato, double patty with cheese, which I think is how the Krabby Patty is in the show. But it wasn't super different, but I tried that last week and that was a thing, which was interesting. At like $10 and change, like almost like $11, like $12 with taxes in Florida. So, I don't know. It was a weird thing, but I tried it and I didn't expect it, but they gave me stickers. So that was the thing. As I was saying, I don't have anything to update for this week. I technically do, but it's kind of a rant, or it's more of a ramble. But in the end, I'm talking to myself because no one watches my videos, or someone watches my videos for 16 seconds at a time, apparently. Which I'm still confused by overall, because that just means it's almost like hovering over my content. And it's just like skimming it, and it's just me sitting here on my bed talking about nothing. So that's his own problem in itself. But I'll explain. I realized in a small way, and I don't know how to explain this very, very well. I have always been a person that has, sorry, my mouth is weird. I like to think in life I kind of just drift. With the good and the bad, I just kind of drift through life. But something that I know has affected a lot of people in life that I've never had is seasonal depression. Now, I say this in a really weird way because I don't think that I have seasonal depression. I never really have. Like, I know that people get like depressed in the winter because like lack of sunlight and like other things that like cause it generally. But I've never really had depression. I've just kind of like been whatever, and I like winter. It's my favorite season, so I don't know what to say about it. But I realized that the weird events that happened in my life that corresponded with me landing here in Florida happened in the winter, and they revolve around certain time periods and things that are effective and other things that have happened. And I never thought about it in this way, but it's possible that how those events went down and the trauma of how those things were have affected me in a negative way. Because I just was struggling, like, for a lot of reasons. And then, like, a part of my brain was like, oh, Black Friday is coming. And Black Friday, with all of its deals and everything, is a good time for people. But, like, to me, it's an anniversary of It's the anniversary of an interesting set of events that happened in a very specific way that are still questionable. But it was, in and of itself, a bad day for me. And, trauma takes time for you to get over these things. And, like, I didn't think about it a lot. Like, last year, Black Friday was a blur. Well, I was doing other stuff and having to work and everything else. I was just like, it's whatever. It's a Friday. And now this year, after going through my own issues and being sick and dealing with my family, I thought that when Black Friday came around this year, it would hit harder or be worse. And I just came to this conclusion or like thought process of, why am I dwelling on this still? Because it's obvious to me that like the people involved in it don't care, and it's not like I have friends to talk about it with. It's not like I can like vent it out to anybody. Like I could obviously find a therapist, but like that would require money and all the problems right now. That's not something that I can work into my many problems I have for myself at the moment. But I thought about it and just like, I gotta let this go. Then I had this super bizarre and really specific dream that kind of gave me, I wouldn't say closure, but it gave me a weird way to think about how things could go suddenly. Because between the dreams I've been having lately, I don't know. I don't know. Like, in complete honesty, like, I think a lot of my dreams tell me things and like make more sense to what I'm doing in life. But with my dreams even being slightly off and things being strange as they are, and like the lack of things and being sick and everything else, I've just gotten to this point yesterday where I was like, I've got to just push forward. I did. I decided to sleep. I decided to sleep, took a shower, took a shower, cooked some food to make sure I had food for work, realized I didn't have something else for it, and just realized this is a part of the problem, and just kind of let it go. And then some stuff happened, and like my forward plan failed, but I was dedicated to doing two things today: going to work, which I didn't do because I was sick, and seeing a movie. And because of how things are going in life, I'm dedicated to seeing the movie. So I'm going to go see Heretic, like 45 minutes from now, probably, somewhere around there. And I'm looking forward to going to see a movie. And I haven't seen a movie since Wolverine. No, I keep saying that. I haven't seen a movie since Wolverine, because of Deadpool versus Wolverine. But I think the last movie I saw was Borderlands, possibly. One of those two. But since then, a string of movies, like this year, a string of movies have come out that I just wanted to go see or make fun of. I pre-ordered tickets to go see Beetlejuice, had to cancel those. And one of the things that has like solidified this whole I've just gotta go forward is the fact that I've been streaming this week. I realized that I'm streaming Dragon Age Inquisition, and I want to play this game. And the only way I can play this game, the only way that I can play the Veilguard, is if I beat the base game. So I beat the base game, get all my achievements that I'm searching for, get all of my stuff sorted out, play the DLCs, have all my DLC, have my lore refreshed, because even if I don't do all the DLC, I have to do the Trespasser DLC, which is the last DLC that they made, which will lead into the Veilguard. And I just want to have my time brushed up and know everything in Inquisition, so I can go into Inquisition and just blind stream the Veilguard. and like I haven't seen anything for it in a long time. Cause like I remember like seeing like a clip here or a clip there, and like that's like over, I think right in the thing, it was like over 9 years since they released the last DLC for Inquisition. So I had hope since then that it was going out, but I realized in a very strange way that when I was streaming, I like put my headphones on, I ignored things, and I think this week, maybe the last 3-4 months, has been the last time that like I honed in on what I was doing. I wasn't super interested in who was coming to the house. I wasn't interested in conversations. I was just focused on making progress. I was focused on pushing forward, and I was focused on getting progress done. And I realized that in a lot of aspects of the things that I care about and I want, I've dropped that along the way. Now you can make arguments to like how that works out, how my family makes sense, or how the bad things and things are working out, or how I'm managing problems. But the fact that I am not, or the fact that I don't want to say am not, because I think that I'm trying to do things like move the tower and I fix things. I think there's a part of me that isn't pushing forward. And I don't know what that is. Like, I experienced it before. That was like a long time ago with depression, and it's what happened with my high school year, my last year of high school, and how that kind of didn't make sense, and why I just decided to do nothing. But that was a lot of factors rolled into themselves. But currently, I don't know why I won't push forward. And I don't know how I'm going to fix it. But I would say probably for the last 6 months I've been spiraling. And like there are factors in that, like being alone, not having friends, not doing stuff, not doing creative, not doing cool things, and just like a lot of things pile up on top of being sick, and like a lot goes into why I've been spiraling. And I don't know why I am, nor do I know how I will fix it. But I know that along the way, I just accepted that I'm spiraling. And I haven't really done anything to try and fix it. Like, I've tried to like see movies and like do other things, but that has been shot down or has been interrupted. I've tried to watch TV shows and do other things, and I've stopped myself. Like last year, I was fortunate enough to get one of my favorite TV shows I never finished, Black Sails, and like started watching it. And I got the whole thing for $20, the whole thing. And when I got here, I had this whole moment of like trying to reclaim or like fix problems or like get things sorted out that I cared about. And I bought Hannibal. And I was like, oh, I love Hannibal. It's a great show. Serial killers, mystery, intrigue. And then I tried to watch it. And I just couldn't. It felt weird. And I just stopped doing things because of the outside factors that affect my life. Because like my biggest thing is that as someone who loves cinematography and loves movies, that I like to watch movies uninterrupted. I like to watch these things and be a part of these things and just absorb the entire thing with it. And I haven't been doing that either. Like, I could be watching anime. I could be watching anime on my breaks and like being a part of these really good features that I care about. And I've just been gravitating toward watching like 4 to 5 people on YouTube. I used to really care about. I used to really care about something I was watching on Patreon, and that's something I was really a part of. But like, I was paying for this Patreon thing, and like, I'll go back. I'll go back to paying for it. With some stuff gets sorted out. But like, even with that, was like, I'm a part of the community. A lot of people were there. Like, all the people are paying here to be a part of this thing. I'm just like, I like being a part of this thing. I wasn't using it. I don't know. I don't know. I think that as I spiral down into whatever this is that I am currently in, the more I recognize that there are things that I have let go of to maintain this strange perspective that I have been in, and I'm not doing anything to fix it. Now, to be fair, it's something mental that I need to like probably get over, or something has to like work itself out for it to be better for me. But it does make me reminiscent of all the problems that I had that I just didn't talk to my 2 good friends at the time, because I just became so convinced that they didn't care. And because technically one of my friends is just trying to, one friend truly was trying to make sure that he was understanding life and trying to just fill his own problems out. And my other friend, she cared, but I guess years of things going forward that I feel that I couldn't do, and problems that I made that I couldn't fix or back out of, made me feel that I couldn't do anything in a vulnerable moment because I felt that they didn't deserve or needed a break from my problems. Inevitably, that came back to bite me, but that's the past, and this is my unfortunate present. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's my week. Just dealing with that. And my plan to go see Heretic, I hope will make this better. Because I hope that by taking some time away, listening to some music, listening to more of a podcast, I can just slowly push forward into better things for myself. But you can only really do these problems with trial and error. I can only really do that if I try. So, yeah, looking forward to the movie. Oh, the other thing that happened, Trump won. I don't have a political stance, really. I honestly try not to, because I've just learned in life, talking to people who have strong political opinions and people who have things that matter to them, are one of the easiest ways to make friends from your friends. I'm not saying I back away from opposition or anything like that. I just don't share. I don't keep political opinion because I know at a certain standpoint, it's a bad system, and whoever's in charge of it is kind of the face of the problem. But there are more problems built into the system that makes it bad. That just makes it all kind of superfluous. But you look at the person in charge and you're like, this is the reason why it's happening. It's hard to explain. I don't have a political opinion on anything. I just was really surprised with like all of the information about how like people, like how women would like lose human rights, and how anti-Trump is about certain things. I just didn't think he'd get a popular vote. And But honestly, I just didn't think he could get the popular vote with everything else and his convictions and everything else. I just didn't see him winning the presidency. So the fact that he did, surprising in a really strange way, but surprising to like see all the backlash and everything everyone said about it over the past couple of months. So I am really surprised that Trump became our president again. And like last time, I'll just have to survive it. Unfortunately, I live in Florida now because living in Delaware when Trump was president wasn't really the end of the world. And like when COVID happened, I was like in Delaware, so like I had like access to things easy. I got free COVID shots, I got free booster, and a lot of those problems weren't a thing. And I stared at Florida a lot of those times. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it won't be a shit show. Either way, I can't do anything about it because I did get to see a few people who I don't follow, but like have pointed out, I don't live in the country anymore. Wow, that sucks. And I get the appeal of, let's leave. Like, would you want to leave for 4 years and come back? I don't know. It's been a thing. So Trump became president. That was something that I didn't think would happen. But again, I had nothing really to share this week, so I'm surprised that I made this 21 minutes long. Wow. Okay. That's surprising on a lot of levels. But yeah, this is the video. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Assassin's Creed got pushed back in February, so I don't have anything on box, which is better for me financially, in complete honesty. But yeah, that's everything that I think has happened this week. I don't have anything else happen this week. I've been basically sick, sleep, or sharing. But I plan by next week to be done streaming. Maybe in 2 weeks. I plan to be 2 weeks. I have to do the DLCs. I plan in 2 weeks to be completely done streaming Dragon Age Inquisition and to move on to the Veilguard. And throughout the next 2 weeks, I plan to actually get the screenshot that I need for my first episode of it and slowly add my VODs into a playlist and have my Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough documented. And that'll be cool. But yeah, I'm happy to know that I made up my 9 hours, and like I think I'm a little further than I was then. But yeah, it's been a lot of stuff going on. But like, I think technically, going to see a movie, taking a breath, having weird dreams, and trying to move forward, hopefully, will be the thing that allows me to shake loose whatever this issue is, and hopefully get to a place where it's better. But I don't know. And again, talking to myself, honestly. And if I have to do a thing forward or I need to look back at these things, I can always pop into I can always pop back into my things and be like, remember you're struggling in? You made it. Now you're here. So, yeah. They know I'm watching this, which is known. But, you know, anyone in the future watches this, I hope that you're going through, I hope that you're having a good time. I hope that, like, the events of the week you got through it easier than I did, and you're not sacrificing anything to be where you are in life. I am here, and technically these days it's all I can hope for. But yeah, I'm here, and I hope that you are, and I hope that someone eventually is here too, and you're making it through as well. But until next week, which I'll hopefully make a video on time, I will see you all then.